Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from me, your host Imperial Dane, the one, the only master of propaganda. Off here to a glorious 1v1 on Nexus. In the east, it is the Angry Dutchman, angriest of the Dutchmen. Fighting here for America, freedom, democracy with the 3rd Armored Division, with Heavy Cavalry Company, with riflemen defensive structures, off-map smoke barrages, Rangers, combined arms, and the M26 Pershing heavy tank. Triple infantry west and west, it is Darkcrow. Fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland. Here forming up the 1st SS Panzerdivision Leitstandarte, with mechanized featuring command tanks, 250-1 half-tracks, vehicle critical repair, spotting scopes, and the howitzer, with Pantherfast minor machine gun bulletins here. A double rifle start versus gun MD42 here. Both sides saying northwards. There'll be get a bit of barbed wire hints enough from Darkcrow. Always, as always, a big hearty thanks to my patrons and supporters, these champions, these heroes of the Propagandacast, keeping the business. You too can join their illustrious ranks by pledging on Patreon, or you can donate via PayPal. And there's no comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, keep the YouTube algorithms engaged, and from chopping my head off. So off to the races here, barbed wire there, going off plenty of race from Grand Northern Fuel Point. Moving Forster saying south at Sea of Angry Dutchman. But yeah, he's probably doing this to make it harder for the opponents, like just sneak up, then suddenly ambush the machine gun. Not bad either. Foresight from Darkcrow. Thumbs up. Second Gunnery squad there for Darkcrow. Gunnery's moving in there. So yeah, Angry Dutchman there backing off, realizing this northern engagement is not going to go his way. And so, of course, rather than waste good old American lives on a pointless engagement, he backs off very sensibly, tactically there by the Angry Dutchman in the face of Darkcrow's little festering there. Second Gunnery squad ready here in the south. Angry Dutchman just seizing up territory there for freedom and democracy. With a third rifle on the way there for Angry Dutchman. Rifle going straight for the Pioneers there. Pioneer falling back, and there goes shots fired. The M1 Garanstas hurling out lead here at the Pioneers. Gunneers calling to support. The Pioneers backing off. They're obviously having no chance. The Gunneers can't see them due to this tactically placed piece of shrubbery. Hey Fritz, I can hear something, yeah, but I can't see it. Well, guess it means it's not our problem. Perhaps he just didn't have line of sight and range. But anyways, bit of shooting there. Third Gunnery squad there for Darkcrow. Northern Point Siege machine gun towards the south here to assist around the centre. Third Gunnery squad there halfway done. I imagine next up for Angry Dutchman will be Tech. Yes, indeed, it is the Captain though. A bit of a surprise choice here for a 1v1 matchup. Most common in 1v1 is actually the Lieutenant between command post, company command post. It's actually a bit rarer to see from a 1v1 player. But not necessarily bad, just rare. Rifle squad the flanking MD42. Troops being suppressed here. Pioneers from the start of the building. Heavy fighting here between Angry Dutchman and Darkcrow. Grenadiers, Riflemen, MD42 crews and Pioneers all fighting away here viciously and slightly merrily there. As Angry Dutchman, of course, looking to clear out the machine gun, and of course Darkcrow's looking to kill as many Riflemen as possible. And there you go, machine cleared out. Grenadiers grabbing, but still that's going to hurt there. Darkcrow a bit in the early game. Great kill for Angry Dutchman. Only doesn't get the machine gun. There's still an effective Grenadier squad that just won't be drawing the combat anytime soon then, so. Not an entirely, complete waste of time there for Angry Dutchman. Captain out there for Angry Dutchman. He's definitely got a strong start here versus Darkcrow. Darkcrow doing his best trying to outmaneuver, keep pressure up elsewhere against Angry Dutchman. That said, he could try to stick up the Grenadiers and get a possible one on the retreating rifle squad, but of course I don't think he's quite aware of the possibility. Oh, we got Smokesman here. Angry Dutchman taking no chances, calling in smoke the Grenadiers here. 2 thumbs up to Angry Dutchman. Good lord. Now that was definitely a case of tactics. They just realised, okay, in most cases where you're retreating past your own unit with, very low health rifle squads, I will not take that chance calling smoke. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was textbook there. Mechanized command post there for Angry Dutchman. Back here, bunker up there for Darkcrow. No tech yet. Holding forts with the equipment in the MD42 there. But there you go, sneaky harassment there by Darkcrow, looking to slow down Angry Dutchman's fuel income. Has he seen the Captain? I don't think so. So I could actually he might have seen it right now on the point, but if he has no, the anti-aircraft after, it could be a bit of a surprise there since his timing will be a bit faster, and it can be quite nice to deal with. On the other hand, compared to the Stewart, it is a bit more vulnerable and easy to go down, but at the same time, unchecked, it can actually be much more devastating. But there you go, Captain spotted and routed. Now Darkcrow has a fairly, I think, good chance of knowing there's a Captain, thus half-tech possibly on the way there. And there you go, M15A1 anti-aircraft half-track on the way there for Angry Dutchman. And freedom. Can you see the point here? Rifle squads pushing forwards there for Angry Dutchman. Anti-aircraft half-track slowly getting ready. Having to navigate all those damn roads. Ralph Scorch there holding up against the Grenadiers. Pioneers collecting in there. 3 kill threats into 1. Intense fighting here between Angry Dutch and Darkcrow. If Darkcrow gets the second fuel point, that could be fairly good for him, although there's still going to be the massive issue of the anti-aircraft tactic, which Darkcrow lacks any tools for. But while here in the gun, he's just executing someone there. Jürgen, isn't this a war crime? Fritz! There are a lot of things we've done in this war that counts as a war crime, but only if we lose the war, so you know. You better sharpen up, Fritz. You better sharpen up. Not this again? What do you mean again? I probably shouldn't say anything about that. And it's half to go out there for Angry Dutchman. Machine up in the north. Yeah, lots of barbed wire here, lots of disruptive moves there by Darkcrow to make it hard there for Angry Dutch, like, you know, make straight moves here against Darkcrow. Definitely not a sort of bad line of thinking there from him. S-mines as well here. Not bad, not bad. I think he might be laying down a few too many S-mines here. Like, it's a very large field he's putting down there. I'm not entirely sure that's going to be worth it. Pantsman squad here for Darkcrow. I mean, not a bad choice. In this case, when the half-tick hits, he obviously cancels it because he just spent a lot of munitions on S-mines, so he doesn't have the munitions for a Panzerschreck even there. He will need to tech for the pack, and this is going to be a great time now for Angry Dutch to bring the game back against Darkcrow. Clearly, Darkcrow was a bit unawares or caught off guard here by Angry Dutchman's half-tick rush here. Most American players in 1v1, which of course don't do it. Even then with the captain, there should have been an inkling there of suspicion about it, but that's that. There you go, ambulance out there for the Angry Dutchman. Bunker there, of course, winning resources. That's a big S-mine field there. If Angry Dutchman doesn't pay attention, you actually lose a lot there to it. Like the Mechanized company there for Darkcrow and the first SS Panzerdivision Leibstandarte, based off one of Hitler's initial bodyguard units. In fact, a lot of Hitler's bodyguard units would, you know, steadily be turned into combat units and thrown into the front line, but the Leibstandarte was essentially one of the first. So, little fun fact there. A lot of the early SS divisions, but also had names like indicating like their origins, like, you know, Totenkopf, concentration camp guards. 4th SS Polizei was actually formed up from police officers and whatnot. It's a little fun fact there. Well, except for the whole concentration camp guards, that's obviously less fun. Pioneers going to bring 40, half-tick rushing in there, pack 40 in there for Darkcrow. Pioneers caught here, Grenadier moving about. Captain there being shot bits out in the open. Panzer Abwehrkanone almost done there for Darkcrow. To them, as Grenadiers are very much the tender mercies of Angry Dutchman's anti-aircraft half-track, and its very angry output of lead. Captain ultimately up with the Grenadiers, the LMG-42 is tearing into them, forcing them back here, and there you go, Panzer Abwehrkanone field stick out there for Darkcrow. Ralph, of course, heading out. Half-deck pulling back. The south, they're Ralph moving in, clearing out the S-mine field. And we got BARs by the way up here for Angry Dutchman. Thumbs up, increasing the firepower of his infantry drastically. On the move, and of course, standing still. M4 catching Ralph squad here, suppressing the bastards. And we got the pack forming in there, hoping that Angry Dutchman can attack northward source from the machine gun. Of course, the question is, will Angry Dutchman do this? Troops setting out, and we got fast take here for Darkcrow. Actually, not bad, not bad. Thumbs up. Relatively fast tech pace here due to the fuel lead there, though can't immediately utilize it. Between eyes losing the southern, in fact, most of the map here to Angry Dutchman, but still getting ready for it. I think is a fairly good idea here. There goes a bomb cops rather for Darkcrow. Wunderbar. After engaging the MD42 crew, pack 4 setting up. There you go. Shoots and instead hits a box, I think. He's moving forwards. Back here, a bit of quiet there for Angry Dutchman. His base remains a bit quiet. Not quite a fortress of silence, but close. There goes the Pomacop there for Darkcrow. It could technically like push for a command tank, as that could be, you know, a bit of a surprise here for Angry Dutchman currently. He doesn't have any anti-tank weapons. The command tanks go good versus both the half-tank and the infantry, so it could be an idea there, though obviously will struggle against future armour from Angry Dutchman. But it is a consideration there. It is a consideration there for Darkcrow to consider. As for Angry Dutchman, of course, have to see what happens next. But he can, of course, respond to whatever like Darkcrow does decide to go on with anti-tank guns due to the captain. That said, good flank here by Angry Dutchman. I think pretty much just unhinges Darkcrow's entire northern defense there. Good flank, thumbs up. Shows just a single unit in the right place can do it. Get to an opponent. And with the pack being pushed back, the halfling now just won't deal with the machine gun. If it timed and sending on piercing rounds, obviously knowing that would happen, you could have dealt with it, but obviously that did not happen here for Darkcrow. Slight dispatch southward here with some pioneers. But we've got a rifle coming in. We've got a second pack for here for Darkcrow. Realising he's going to need some more firepower there, and Angry Dutchman going for the pack howitzer for some artillery against those goddamn Nazis. Pioneers with the rifle on the south here, going to be fortunately getting the captain. Got Rearson saying northwards here, second pack 40 halfway done. And pack cards are halfway done. We're just going for northern fuel, putting extra pressure on Darkcrow. Rinsing with the rifle squad. Pioneers then, we got more gunners around there. Pack houses almost done if Angry Dutchman. Rafting off against the echelons. Great hit, almost wiping the entire unit. Captain flanking, forcing retreat here. In the south here, Gunners beating the rifle squad here steadily. Not closing in, just staying at range here. Easy and great strategy for the gunners with a light machine gun. Second pack for the second Panzer Cannon 40, plus another machine gun team here. Darkcrow definitely looking to play more defense. We got the BAR left down there. The guys make a run for it. The Americans make a run for it. Who will get it? And looks like the Americans will. The Gunners are so close though. And he gets it. Do it, Jürgen. Do it. Denies the Americans a lighter machine gun gewehr. And there gets caught up in that. The Pack 40 snuck up and knocked out the half track, leaving Angry Dutchman a little bit more angry. That's a pretty strong situation, at least pretty good situation. If Darkcrow's pretty strong, I think might be a bit of an exaggeration. But having now two heavy machine guns, plus the gunners, including one with the BA on top, the Pack 40's opponents, anti-aircraft tower attack down for the count. Things are looking a bit good here now again. The pack howitzer is going to be a problem, in particular if Angry Dutchman remembers to use the barrage ability, which is typically what you want to do with most of these light artillery pieces as much as possible. Captain there with more BARs. We've got the Major on the way there for Angry Dutchman. Darkcrow could go for the Panther 4, but of course he could go for the command tank. The Befehlspanzerkampfwagenführer. Machine gun there going to be engaged in the rifle squad. The MD4 to Changton as well. Rifle squad suppressed. Pack 4 being a hold back. Machine gun continuing hold forwards for Darkcrow. Pack out to find where the gunner is. And a nice rifle never got head straight. And wipes the entire unit, I think. Okay, it just looked like briefly there was a BR drop, but there wasn't still. That's a great killer for Darkcrow. An absolute slap across the face of Angry Dutchman. Just a full rifle squad there, annihilated. That hurts. Going for the southern field, putting again with a Pack 40. Pretty ambitious, but also aggressive play by Darkcrow. Even, I think, borderline reckless, but at the same time it works. It obviously just allows him to put more pressure on Angry Dutchman. He's like what Darkcrow's here banking on, just to pressure Angry Dutchman more and more. And there you go, we do get the command tank out there for Darkcrow and the first SS Panzerdivision Leibstandarte. One thing worth noting about the Waffen-SS divisions is where after the losses from, like, Stalingrad and North Africa, most divisions, basically lost an infantry battalion for each regiment. The Waffen-SS divisions were alongside the ones defending, the Atlantic Wall, exempt from this. So the Waffen-SS divisions by, 1943, 44, to an extent 45 as well, they will eventually just, be much, much bigger than the Wehrmacht counterparts. For example, like an SS Panzer division will have 6 battalions of infantry versus the regular armies, 4 battalions of infantry, and an infantry division, for example, will have like the Waffen-SS infantry divisions, like you have 9 battalions versus an army division's 6 battalions. So that's also something that gives the Waffen-SS divisions, a bit more punch. It makes them all look a bit more impressive. But of course, also means that they're not doing particularly well. It makes them look extra bad. Against them being pushed back here. They've got the pack couch crew there. Nice kill there for Darkcrow. Befehlspanzerkampfwagenführer for the holding forwards. Swinging forward for the centre here. Sherman on the way there for Angry Dutchman as well. Very good. We got 385 for 418. Rifle squad right in the south here. German infantry and anti-tank pushing force. And there you got North Command tank strikes of the Major. A major surprise for him. Major, we've got to get out of here. Too late. There you go, nice kill for the Befehlspanzerkampfwagenführer equipped with the Sturmelkanone, which is actually how initial Panther 4s were actually equipped. As they initially sort of meant to, be anti-infantry tanks, so to help deal with infantry during a Panzer Division's attack and whatnot. Of course, as the war went on, they realised that gun was kind of pointless, and of course needed to turn the Panther into like a proper medium tank, so that was kind of scrapped. The gun itself would see usage on a lot of other elements, like for example half tanks and armoured cars would use the same gun there. Effective in the same role. But there you go, Sherman rushing south as their fifth car being added there to anchor Dutchman Sherman. In the south, Pack 40 is ready, though with the Pack car bombarding here, it could be a bit difficult there for Darkcrow to form up a stable defense here against and push there from Angry Dutchman. There you go, Pack caught at the worst time possible. Great there for Angry Dutchman, excellent timing, even if he doesn't cause aware of it. Pack 40 being pursued here, could lose it. He needs to get another Pack 40 down here, and the other Pack 40 though is far up north. That it's the opposite end of the map. Command tank rushing the right grenade off here, but the situation is definitely pretty dire here for Darkcrow. He's going to flank the Sherman here with a command tank, and he's being mauled out in the open. What will Darkcrow do next? Stug. Another Pack 40 here. His options are a bit limited as Angry Dutchman lays down the law of democracy. Up north, the machine gun the point in, further up north, Pack 45 on the move again. Will he destroy the pack, or will he seize it for freedom? I'm guessing seizing it. Got the M1 anti-tank out there for Angry Dutchman, back at reinforcing healing. And we got tier 4 here for Darkcrow. That's a bold one there, particularly losing the pack. Ooh, smoke screen there. I mean, that's actually not a bad idea to find a smoke shell. Trying to carry out against the Sherman to get the Pack 4 in this case didn't quite pan off. But I like the idea though. Despite having seen some command tanks, I've yet to see anyone like seriously use the smoke shell, so it's nice to see Darkcrow here demonstrating it. You know, thumbs up to that one. Thumbs up. Sherman crushing barbed wire there. Much to the great objections of the German pioneers to put it down. So heavy panzer crop there for Darkcrow. Worth noting, he's pretty good with his timings. Like, he doesn't, you know, dawdle or dither about there. He just, you know, he's got the tech, he builds it. Even if he can't get anything from it right away, he builds it. 2 thumbs up to Darkcrow on this one, by the way. This is, you know, one of those pet peeves I have with some Valorant players. You know, they'll just, like, get the tech and then just, you know, won't do the building, like, forever, only until, like, they have the resources for the tank anyways, at which point they will lose valuable time then building it. So, really nice to see someone actually, you know, just get it done when they can. That is proper German efficiency. Rushing straight ahead there, Pack flying away there. Doing some light damage to their tank with Dutchman Sherman tank. Command tank sneaking in some hits, and one anti-tank getting ready. Good hit there, punching through the Panther 4's frontal armour. So what will Darkcrow go for? A Sturm Panther deal with infantry support weapons? Panther deal with the armour? Or a Panzerwerfer to also deal with the infantry and support weapons? But there you go, route squad wiped out. Angry Dutchman is starting to take some pretty intense infantry losses. Needs to actually look into replacing those soon, because this could also become a great vector for Darkcrow just win the game on, because then Angry Dutchman can have nothing to protect the support weapons and just, you know, grab territory. Oh dear, chases it. That's pretty great there for Angry Dutchman. Big mistake with Darkcrow, and he easily punishes it. Thumbs up there. That was a definite slip up. The Darkcrow, unlike Angry Dutchman, is quick to replace his infantry losses. So thumbs up to that Darkcrow on that one. Thumbs up. Pack hard to keep trying. We got 5 kills on it so far. Very good. And that's of course the Germans. And there you go. Angry Dutchman replacing his infantry losses with Rangers. Adding the Thompson submachine to them. Very good. Third company squad ready here. Command tank rolling ahead. Spotting scopes up. Catching the command tank crew here. Those shot misses. Gets a kill in the anti-tankman crew, but nothing big. There's Packs flying away, they're missing the Sherman. Command tank need repairs once more. Well, he can soon go for a Panther at this rate, which again could be what Darkcrow is planning ultimately. We shall of course have to see. As for Angry Dutchman, what his plan is, I don't know. Could be more Shermans. He could of course also try and stall for a big tank himself. Rangers up north. Be engaged with the command tank. Can't easily make progress with that, obviously. But he can of course keep Darkcrow focused. Smoking off there from the Sherman. Bit more in the south. I definitely feel like there's a chance that Angry Dutchman might be focusing too much in the centre. The arc could be Darkcrow. Could also be focusing too much. And then of course this could just be a response to Darkcrow focusing heavily here. So, you know. But still, I think he'd have more progress up, you know, likely to like focus on the sides of the map rather than the centre. It's particularly I find a pernicious trap on a map like Nexus that you end up focusing too much in the centre, which I think is partly due to the north and south side feeling a bit miserable to play on in comparison.
The enemy is attempting to steal
But you do need to fight for them and you need to be there because, again, that's where the fuel is. Gun is under fire from the Sherman tank. Pack shoots, whiffs. Great miss there for Angry Dutchman. And there you go, Gun is in a pretty bad spot for Sweden with a command tank. There's only so much punishment they can take from the United States Army before they actually, expire. Panther for Darkcrow, the Panzerkampfwagen 5. Pride of the Vaterland, in this case the Model A Panther. The South Rascal or Cap pushback the M42. There was a total of 3 models of the Panthers: the Model D, the Model A, and the Model G. There's theoretically also the Model F, which is supposed to use the turret from the Panther 2 project before that was scrapped. But that one may actually not have seen any usage. At least if it did, it saw very, very limited usage at the end of the war in Germany. Model A, that was one of the more produced models, but it was not the most produced model. That would have been the Model G Panther, which is the last model, which featured some significant improvements to make it overall much more survivable to enemy fire, including more improved turret mantlet, but also no slot in the driver's slot in the armour, specifically like this bit there was gone on the Model G to overall make the frontal armour stronger by removing the weak spot. Double anti-tanks on the command tank there, pushing him back. 11 kills, close to injury 1. A mortar, I think we're good investing for Darkcrow, though of course he's likely going to be tempted to the Panzerwerfer. Panther Vorwärts, adding the scope and the machine gun. Shoots and gets rid of the Sherman there, punching straight for the frontal armour with its high velocity 75mm gun. Sherman ports if Angry Dutchman, another great hit here, making use of the spotting scopes and the range to really deliver some damage there to Angry Dutchman's Sherman. But there you go, double anti-tank is punching through the Panther then with a high rate of fire, can threaten a lot more damage very fast, so good response to pulling back the Panther. Smoke's going off here though. A lot of back and forth action here between Angry Dutchman and Darkcrow at the moment. No mercy shown to the other side. Grenadier advancing, Rouse going to block that. Could consider some grenades here, I think, Mr. Angry Dutchman. Got 257, South 382. South here, Captain as the Grenadiers. Almost getting wiped here, Darkcrow, and doesn't quite succeed. Angry Dutchman at this point, I think, is very possibly still going here for the Pershing now, the M6 Pershing heavy tank. Would later be downgraded to a medium tank, actually, after the war, and they would later try to upgrade to the M48 Patton, but they actually gave up after some time. Sherman rushing 40, using covering of smoke here, but there he goes straight into the Panther and the command tank there. Almost mentioned one of the Panther. Southern point being seized, we got Rangers moving forward back up to the echelons. Panther there skirmishing it out. In the south, Grenadiers immediately falling back in the face of the Rangers. Ops retreat there. But it's just been a waste of manpower there by Darkcrow. Command tank firing whiffing. Pioneers on the heavy fire there. Packs. Sherman's blasting away the Panther 4. Command tank down to half health. Panther moving forwards. Close matches 1. The Sherman course immediately backs off in the face of that. Command tank almost like Dark needs to get out of there before. Oh, there you go. Popping both take aim and armor piercing, discarding 7 rounds. Thumbs up to Angry Dutchman. But in this case, the command tank was out of range by then. So. Good idea there, good idea. Both abilities quite good, but also tend to get overlooked by a bunch of American players. Camping more than the center as he heroically tries to get out the point there, but the Germans are having none of that. Panzerwerfer there for Darkcrow. Obviously they'd fight himself with some rocket artillery versus Angry Dutchman. Gun these things southwards there, Pack being put back by the Grenadiers, and we got the Panzerwerfer halfway done. Meanwhile, Angry Dutchman is moments away from the M26 Pershing heavy tank. Sherman there, Veggie 2, 17 kills. Nice kill tally there. White phosphorus here from Angry Dutchman, thumbs up. Pershing is seconds away from arriving. And there you go, Panzerwerfer 42. That's a fun side note. The Waffen says actually use a Panzerwerfer version. They use Katyusha rockets. Initially using captured rocket stock, but later on they would have them made. But there you go, M26 Pershing heavy tank out there for Angry Dutchman. Panther falling back. For now, of course, waiting for that tram strike with the south. The captain going for the Gunneries. We've got another Gunnery squad nearby that's going to catch the captain in the crossfire, and he is already taking heavy losses. In fact, the captain himself is dead. Rangers moving forwards, but with two Gunnery squads focusing down, this could turn up poorly. Of course, the Pershing arriving very much changes the calculation on that one. Grenade off him, Rangers walk straight into it. And taking minor damage, of course. Those are freedom grenades. Gunnery squad almost being wiped out with the Rangers. 6 kills, close to veterancy 2. Pershing the 1 kill. Still, Darkcrow's got a really strong position, but I feel like he's playing perhaps a tad too passive and defensive versus Angry Dutchman. Like, he needs to not give Angry Dutchman too much time to just build up forces and then, you know, attack Darkcrow at his leisure. He needs to, like, pressure and he needs to frustrate Angry Dutchman as much as possible. He doesn't, like, commit to any big assaults. And I think this is basically what's lacking right now for Darkcrow. There's just no, like, pressuring, no harassment, no spawning attacks, nothing to, like, you know, make things even slightly awkward for Angry Dutchman. Tries to build up his forces. So this could be a bit dangerous there for Darkcrow, depending on what Angry Dutchman does. There you go, combined arms, 2 thumbs up. Still a powerful ability, and there you go, Pact, Pershing opening up the Panther. Chipping off quite a bit of health there. Shen bombarding there, of course, backed up the combined arms. Troops being forced back here as Angry Dutchman leads the assault for freedom. Machine crew almost fell down. Second machine crew close to death. There you go. 1 machine crew down. Second one about to expire. Panther flying away there. Pershing taking heavy damage. Panther's almost down. Half health. Third health. Possibly in quarter health. Pat there in exposed position. Well, the Rifle squad moving forward. So could the entertainment here, but I'm guessing there's too much going on for Angry Dutchman to manage. He's still doing a lot of damage to Darkcrow despite all this. Just a punishing engagement. Rushing forward. So if he had smoke, he could have covered up and actually grabbed the machine here right under Darkcrow's nose, but no luck. Entertainment shoots and whiffs. That was a bit of an uncomfortable engagement, I think, there for Darkcrow. Though that said, he still holds most of the map. Sarsite being gobbled up there by the Wehrmacht once more. Packard's finally got 3 kills there on the Pershing. Half 8 veterans to 1. Shen being fixed up. Panzerwerfer unleashing a torrent of rockets here on Angry Dutchman forces. Killing mostly squirrels though. But so many squirrels started doing that rocket barrage. Will he equip those reactions with bazookas, or will he keep most of the munitions here for the combined arms pushes versus Darkcrow? That said, he needs to, like, you know, actually push forwards, and he should definitely, I think, punish, you know, his focus on the center by hitting the north and south resources respectively. I think they'd do a lot more for Angry Dutchman and force Darkcrow to, you know, get out of his comfort zone. Whereas again, by constantly attacking the center, he does very much reward Darkcrow for having this comfort zone to a degree at least. Second pack forward there for Darkcrow, guessing he's sick. I don't know, like, if he wants more Panthers, he should go for that, or he should go for Stoogs. The second pack forward, he actually doesn't make a lot of sense to me, considering, like, you know, he could easily just call in something big anyways, or armoured. So there you go, second pack 40 for Darkcrow. Now that Panzer up Kanone 40, southern side of the map being gobbled up once more by Angry Dutchman and the 3rd Armoured Division. Artillery firing down. Fixing up the M26 Pershing heavy tank, equipped with a 90mm gun, same as on the Jackson tank destroyer. Panther almost ready. Panther and command tank at the ready. Push reports for the Sherman, Pershing backing up. And we get the M8 Scott here for Angry Dutchman, providing himself with some more light artillery support here, particularly self-propelled light artillery. That could be quite devastating versus Darkcrow, depending how well Angry Dutchman makes use of it. In the south, though, there could be a bit of a dangerous position. It's going to sweep forwards and catching some of Angry Dutchman's southern forces a bit off guard, actually. We've got a Rifle squad hiding out here, ready to ambush any troops there that Darkcrow, you know, positive molester. So there you go, counter-attacking with Sherman, Pershing here, punishing Darkcrow in the southeast since he didn't win any anti-tank support. Or any armoured support at all, meaning it's very easy for Dutch just moving his tanks and just wreck Darkcrow's gunneries. That was definitely a bit of a curious choice of the Darkcrow. I mean, it's good as being aggressive there, but sending them without any tanks or system seems a bit foolhardy. I can just imagine the gunneries. So, you're sending us out there, yeah, without tanks, yeah, we're knowing they have tanks, yeah. What are we supposed to do if they attack with their panzers? Well, you just pretend they're not there. I don't think that's how counter-tank warfare works. Well, did you write a book on it? Well, no, then you don't know anything about it. Now get going. There's Pani's in the fire here. Anti-tank has been forward. Scott bombarding, Pershing up floor there. Panther flying away there with his machine guns, opening up there, taking fire from the anti-tanks, which quickly punch through a chunk of itself there. Pani's getting wiped up. Panther's raining down here. And most of the rockets, I think, in fact, every rocket pretty much does nothing there. Pioneer squad wiped out there just narrowly. In fact, quickly forcing them to place the Pioneers and get some more anyways. Anti-tanks flying away there. Command tank backing off here, not looking great here for Darkcrow. And there you go, another combined arms choice here by Angry Dutchman. 2 thumbs up. Once more, boosting his men performance as they push ever closer towards Berlin. Pershing their whiffs. Good hit there from the Pack 40 at least. Could try to target weak point. Ranger suppressed here. Pershing backing a bit off. Could use some smoke from the Scott here against this position. I think that'd be a pretty good call in there by Angry Dutch. You just also call in regular smoke, but I think some smoke there would all just be very, very helpful for Angry Dutch versus Darkcrow. '86 versus 362. Person there close to being fixed up, but also close to being veteran to 1. That's pretty good there for Angry Dutchman. Smaller skirmish in the south as the skirmish moving forward, with the Sherman already covering up that approach. It's going to be very difficult for Darkcrow to make any progress there up here. It's Pershing most of the Panther and the Packs, taking a lot of damage on the heavy tank. Then he's getting bombarded there by the Sherman. Pretty dangerous situation here for Darkcrow's Grenadiers. I think Darkcrow finally realizes just how dangerous it is and pulls back the Grenadiers. Command tank, that's the captain. Shots flying away there. Panther there with 3 kills. Alpha 822. Panther flying away there. Looking to want more stuff out of stuff. In this case, though, forcing away this. Ooh, Scots. The crew that's like trying to repair the Pershing. Like, if Darkcrow's aware of this, we're actually trying to make a push knock out the Pershing right now, but despite that, Darkcrow is a bit in the blind on that one, which is great for Angry Dutchman. I mean, imagine he just first in took out the Pershing and then ran off with the Scot. I mean, that'd be a real slap to the face there for Angry Dutchman. Sherman been forced to go. Panther flanking it very close to the Rangers being mauled out in the open. Their losses piling up. The comrades dropping dead. Disengaging with the Panther once more. Darkcrow, they're clearly hesitant to commit it with his current force size here, though. He's almost a full pop cap, so I don't know if he's playing too defensively either. He's also got a lot of munitions now floating about. May want to start using them a bit more actively. Mines could, of course, always be a good investment. Back here just reinforcing healing. Pack Couch joining in the fun here and biting some of Darkcrow's out of position. They've got 86 versus 333. Pawnees leading away here, backed up with the command tank. Note they did fire smoke shell there, so thumbs up to Darkcrow again for using it proactively to support his maneuvers. And there you go, command tank taking off fire, gaining momentum in the process. There's some shits and added there, but in the end, though, Darkcrow's forced to fall back here in the face of intense aggression there from Angry Dutchman and the 3rd Armoured Division. Just being suppressed there. Machine being bombarded. Easy target for the Scot, to be honest, and the Pack Couch we want to join in. The south, their points being grabbed once more. A Sherman really got 29 kills in that one, by the way. 29 kills. That's a hell of a kill tally here, and there you go, going to immediately suffering the wrath of the Sherman. Half the squad gone, leaving only 2 men to survive. Well, 1 man to survive and run. Helping forward good here on the Pershing. Gaining veterans in the process, just added, but not much up against the anti-tank guns. Another hit there. Heavy machine between them actually 2. In the south, we've got the Sherman gaining Grenadiers. Grenadier squad almost wiped out with the Sherman. Rangers pushing forwards. In the far north, command tank regiment goes for relations far up north here. Immediately kills Lewis. Fixing up that Panther. Bit of a standoff here between Darkcrow and Angry Dutchman. Darkcrow definitely has the victory point advantage. Right now, Angry Dutchman controlling most of the important points of the map. Plus, he's got some other advantage there, possibly in terms of artillery. So he has more, shall we say, constant artillery coverage, whereas Darkcrow's just got the Panthers like barrage once in a while. Plus he's got like a Sherman and a Pershing, whereas, you know, Darkcrow has a command tank and a Panther, which is a bit less, shall we say, efficient in comparison. Sherman engaged, but again, these command tank under fire as well. They're too far raining down here. Panther and Sherman all take out the East crew here. That'd be quite a blow there to angry Dutchman. Paxman 40 under fire from the Scots and whatnots. Got 4 kills on that Scot here. Got a Swab squad countering here for the centre, catching here some of the Darkcrow's forces off guard, threatening to wipe them out, to exterminate them. There you go. Panther strikes forwards. 3 kills. Vetty 2. Deutschland 4 vets. Pack 40 firing away there. Scott almost being knocked out here by Darkcrow. Swallowman to tank a fire, and there you go. The Scott combust, the munitions cooked off, and the shower of fire and death, it just envelops the Scott itself. Pack crew that wiped out here though by angry Dutchman's infantry, looking quick recruited here by the pioneers under Darkcrow's command. We got 81 versus 300. What is Darkcrow planning here? What is angry Dutchman planning? Pershing going back, good hit there. Oh, it would have been good if it connected, but sadly it didn't, so it was a pretty weak shot. Panther engaging the Rangers up close, murdering. Got 5 kills on that Panther. 6 kills. Pershing could do with some light repairs. A Sherman is one good to go here. We've got 35, and there you go. Panther with a barrage again here. Using actually the lower angle barrage. I think that's one of the few times I've seen it used. Most places never use it. And well, it didn't really seem to do much of a difference there, to be honest. So the Panther was just, even with that buff, not that effective, I think. Panther water will push back, entertaining the easily routing it. Luckily for him, he didn't use target weak point, which could always cost him the Panther there. Darkcrow could, in theory, go for another tank here soon. Panther force which would be good. He could also be trying to have, say, like another Panther, and there you go, another Sherman angry Dutchman. Meanwhile, another M43 medium tank. More to the fire there. Bombardment, there you go. 2 Riflemen dead. Sherman force the ace. We've got 36 kills on this scrum. I mean, this has just been doing amazing work here for Angry Dutchman. Amazing work. Just solid unit preservation there. Sherman getting by the Pershing force. Almost got the command tank down to half of. Sherman being pushed back. 37 kills in service of Uncle Sam. There you go. Another combined arms push here by Angry Dutchman. 2 thumbs up. Just very consistent use of combined arms in his Nexus attacks. Excellent play there. Some many players sleep on his ability, but Angry Dutchman knows where the party is at. And there we go. Machine crew that wiped out. Pershing gaining the Vetchi 2 bit there now. Continue to push ahead. They're backed up with combined arms. Excellent there. Range not getting the boost as the Pershing gets close enough, and that really puts the Pack 40 crews in a bad position. What? One of them? Excellent here. Just Angry Dutchman is an angry Dutch rampage of freedom. 18 kills there. We got 63, that's 286. Anton's being destroyed. Need to get some of the victory points and fuel points in his control as well there. Destroyed. Pack 40 is a great kill there for Angry Dutch, pushing it with his Pershing. And we got here smoke there from Angry Dutch to cover against them. Any stuff from the base there. Excellent. Thumbs up to Angry Dutch. We've got the smoke shell here from Darkcrow covering his retreat. Thumbs up to Darkcrow on that one. Very good as well there. Very good. Panther 40 for Darkcrow. Pershing whiffs. But Darkcrow took a lot of damage. He's lost all of his support weapons except 1 Pack 40. He's got no machine guns left, for example. He's also only got 2 Grenadier squads left. He's some pretty brutal beat except for Darkcrow now. Panther's close to the ace level. That's pretty good here, but now taking intense damage here from all of Angry Dutchman's anti-tank weapons, plus the Pershing. Almost got it, but looks like Darkcrow is able to pull it to safety just in time. Another Panther barrage off here from Darkcrow, and once more just doesn't really do a lot there. Panther need repairs. Going for another Panther. Will this be enough here for Darkcrow to turn the tide against Angry Dutchman? Particularly when he's down to just so little infantry and other support weapons. Meanwhile, Angry Dutchman here probing the outskirts of Darkcrow's base, looking for an opportunity to do some more damage. There, go back to take out some bunkers in the south here, if he wanted to. But I guess he doesn't. Oh, He's going for it. And the bunker's like, just, oh my god, why did I get bunker duty today? Going for the medic bunker here. No free healthcare for you, my friend. There you go, bunker down. Up north, Pershing fight with the Grenadiers. Panther number 2 almost done here for Darkcrow. Machine gun bunker out, and there you go. Second Panther round here for Darkcrow and for Deutschland. Command Panzer. Panther on the move here, both close to the ace little bar way. That's a sizable armor platoon here for Darkcrow, but can he leverage it here versus angry Dutchman? Shaman down to almost half health here. Fighting for the company, going to be pushed back. Pax when he's running back here. Pershing moving forward once more, 22 kills in the south there. Panther getting the Rangers, needs more support though. Pershing moving forward, 6 on the fire pack. 40 shoots, good hit there. If he does have target weak point, it's definitely the time to use it. If you get the munitions. And another combined arms push here from Angry Dutchman. 2 thumbs up. Grenadiers routed, pack exposed. Armor holding back here for Darkcrow. Ace Panthering northwards here, going for the Pershing with Timming 2, and there you go. 9 kills, almost ace level there. One more shot, maybe 2, then he's going to have it, but there you go. Damaged engine. He got too close here to Angry Dutchman's infantry, and a punch of the barrage goes off. Once more in the south, he's trying to catch something, but instead only catches dirt. Only catches emptiness. And we got, I think, grenades here now for Angry Dutchman. Gotta use some of that munitions on something. Command team catching the yes, they're pushing on back with some well-placed shots, but Darkcrow situations down to look a bit more hazardous. We got 63 versus 257. I mean, he still has the lead over Angry Dutchman. He still has so many more victory points, but the map is increasingly becoming dominated here by Angry Dutchman, and Darkcrow is just struggling to like leverage his forces. In particular, I think the lack of infantry, assault infantry in particular, is hampering Darkcrow significantly versus Angry Dutchman and his ranges and all the other stuff there. His barred up troops. Ace Sherman there murdering away. They got 39 kills. And Darkcrow finally coming to a Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausführung G, but will it be enough at this point? That's the big question. He still needs more infantry though. I mean, 2 Grenadier squads is very much, you know, scraping the very bottom of the barrel in terms of like infantry numbers. Definitely not what I'd recommend. They're being engaged here by several sources of fire there from Darkcrow, but none of them are particularly making much of a splash there on Angry Dutchman as of yet. And there you go, Stuttgart about down here for Darkcrow. Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausführung G. Panther getting round squad out in the open here. Taking the machine guns and whatnot, causing some damage here for 2 Angry Dutchman's infantry. We got 11 kills, 12 kills almost there. Ace level. The South Fleet Command taking on his own. There's a lot of infantry here from Angry Dutchman. Stewed Panther already. But the infantry is very much not. In fact, both Grenadier squads are almost wiped out, and just Angry Dutchman placing losses here. Having no problems there compared to Angry Dutchman. Panzer F barrage off. I mean, in comparison to Darkcrow. Still no kills with that Panzer. I mean, that Panzer ultimate just hasn't been like a great investment for Darkcrow, I have to be honest. I really think a multi would have done more. In fact, 2 multi would have done still a lot more good. Panther's almost knocked out here. Looking pretty rough here for Darkcrow. He's just making national progress here versus Angry Dutch, and Angry Dutch is just shutting down most approaches here for Darkcrow. Command tank knocked out here. The situation for Darkcrow is not improving in the slightest. Grenadiers about to get wiped. They've got both champions, including the Ace Sherman there. Grenadiers being mauled, murdered, torn limb from limb, and there go. One good squad down, second one go down as well here. Panther, or Stu moving in actually. So the situation for Darkcrow as they right now is near cataclysmic. Panther pushing forwards, almost Ace level. Panther engaging, Pershing head on. Second Panther's not being repaired, of course. Stu falling back here, and Panther still not Ace level. So we got 63 versus 150. The victory points are bleeding out fast enough for Darkcrow as well. But he needs to do something soon. He needs to do something drastic here versus Angry Dutchman. Something that can throw off Angry Dutchman there quite significantly. Without that, I think this is going to be a win there for the Americans. Bit of murdering here. Panthers Duke moving forwards here. Darkcrow still not much progress as Angry Dutchman. Bit of shooting there. Duke taking damage. Person team got hit, but it's also almost ace level. He's just not making progress, and he's just getting shot to bits here at range by Angry Dutchman. Panther flying away here. Trying to catch some units here off guard and murder them. Can he work it out? Can he work it out? Bit of murdering, there we go. GG, game over. Loss here for Darkcrow, victory for Angry Dutchman. In the end, with all the Panthers, it just didn't do enough because the Panthers' main issue remains it just doesn't have firepower for its cost. And with that, Darkcrow ultimately loses, combined with the lack of infantry, it made it difficult to push forward. So I think should have gone for some Panzer gun. I think that helped him a lot there. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, like, subscribe, share, all that, and consider donating or pledge on Patreon. This is Imperial Links. Cheers. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.